question is for you, Christopher Shays. In your opening remarks, you made reference to energy. Can you tell us what we can do to lessen our dependence on oil?
We can talk the truth to each other and not be so afraid to say something as if you then have offended some political party or some special interest group. We have an economic crisis. We have a national security crisis. And we have an energy crisis. We are sending $700 billion overseas. So we need to do what Congress did to start. We started to conserve. We passed CAFE standards, again, modeled after Maurice Hinchey's and my bill. We passed renewable energy, solar, wind, geothermal, biofuels. We said there should be nuclear power. We didn't say that part. We left that out. But there needs to be nuclear power. We need to be drilling offshore. I don't get it. I don't understand why we get natural gas off of Canada in a field very close to the United States. They pipe it on the seabed, bring it down from Canada, and we heat and cool 500,000 homes in New England, soon to be 1 million. Why do we do that? And yet the interest groups say we shouldn't mine for oil and gas off our coast. And by the way, you have less problem environmentally than you do if you ship it. The barges, the ships are where you have the problem. We need to be having American jobs, American energy, and we could be independent in 12 years. We could do that. We just need to do it and say no to all the special interests that stand in the way.
Solving the energy problem is a distinctly American problem to solve. It will be solved because we draw on what we do best, our ability to be technological innovators, to innovate. My wife Mary, when she wanted to buy a hybrid 2 years ago, she couldn't buy it from a United States company. She had to buy it from a foreign company. At what point did we decide to give up that asset which has always served us so well, which is that we lead on the technological issues of the day? So what do we need to do? We need to, yeah, by all means, we're going to have an energy mix, and I don't, drill if you want. The reality is that's not the solution. As the Bush administration itself says, it doesn't have any impact on price, and the new oil comes online 7, 8, 9 years from now. So yeah, let's do that, because we need to use our own energy. But let's also put in place a cap-and-trade regime. This is how we got rid of acid rain, so that polluters are paying to pollute, and we're using that money to take the burden off of families who can't afford energy and to invest in alternatives. Let's do that. Let's raise mileage standards. Let's focus on our buildings. Let's get our government. I used to build green buildings in New York City. I know that if you build pursuant to green building standards, you can cut half the energy usage out of a building, or more. And half of our energy usage in this country is in our built environment. So that will make a very big difference. And 10, 15 years from now, we will find ourselves using clean, American, cheap energy.